Hey. That's about so. Actually, I prefer if it was a little more that way. How's that look? See if we can't take and get this in there a little bit more. There we go. Yeah. Gotta wrestle them around. Hang on. All right. Not too bad. I'm about to watch it today though. I got a curtain here, and the wind is blowing so hard that the curtain is going to be blowing in here on me sometimes. So it just kind of is what it is. Let's see what we got here. No comments yet. All right. We're already selling stuff. Today, this is going to be, yesterday we made the little baby Highland cow. Hey, Tony Newton, what's going on? Glad to see you. We made that little Highland cow and we sold it yesterday. So I'm going to make another one, except for all I've got for Dow for the antlers is this piece, or the horns is this piece right here. So that's going to end up being little stubby horns. But oh well, I don't think he back there is. He'll sell. I got to stop this curtain. That's getting on my nerves. So take my jaw vise and put it in the way. And yeah. I did get time to tighten this chain yesterday. I was glad about that, or to sharpen it, so I'm glad about that. Hey, Dad, what's going on? Timber, right? See that out there out of my way. Nice little notch there. I'll make a nice little tub. I think that's about right. Not too bad, not too good. I don't know. I could probably take it down another inch or so. I think I'm going to do that. Anyway, y'all hit the like button. Appreciate you guys being in there. Okay, I'll bet that was scary, wasn't it?
Yes.
You might pull back a little bit. I checked that piece and I thought, uh-oh, I just hit the boss lady. She's like, no, you didn't, but you came close.
Josh.
Yeah.
We need to put something down.
Need to what?
I need to put something down.
You need to what? How's it going?
Good morning.
Oh.
I have a nice little video to show
You gonna
you.
have to show us the video? All right. What do you got to put down?
Something to put that.
What? I can't hear. I'll have to check it out later though, Lindsay. I got this live stream.
Yeah, you
But yeah, I want to check it out later. All right, yeah, so I knocked that piece off and went through there and hit the tent. I guess I probably should have remembered she was there, but it didn't get her. So, well, she survived. All right. Otherwise, she could have been mad. She'd have been like, oh, you bastard. I can hear her now. That wall again, and I'm like, if she was sitting there, she's gonna be mad, but she wasn't. Anyway, hit that like button. Hey, Jose, how's it going? Glad to see you guys in there. All right, we'll keep right on rocking. Y'all just hit the like. Headphones?
No.
I got 2 pairs of them.
You're asking me that now after all this time?
What?
You're asking me that now after all this time?
Oh, I mean, I thought you would know. Oh well, you know how it is. cow, and the little baby cow's in the bathtub. That's what we're after. Hope you guys did pretty good. Hit that like button if you could. Uh-oh, somebody got the ditty. All right. Hey, Mike, what's going on? Glad to see you. Little nose dug out. I think I'm gonna go ahead and come around here with some little arms. We'll put his little front legs out, about like that, about like that. I think I'm gonna give this one like little front legs too, since I have enough room to do it. That's what I'm thinking anyway. Let's see how it goes. Gotta get the dugout. Front legs here, his front or back hooves sticking out of the tub. That'll be a little different than how I made it yesterday or last couple I made. So I had a good time with this. Y'all hit that like button. Appreciate y'all being in there. Hey, Steve, what's going on? Roy from Roy's Timber Art Techniques. Glad to see you in there, buddy. All right, we'll keep right on rocking. We'll set it down. But anyways, looking pretty good. Got the hooves sticking out here, and getting ready to do the front hoof here. One more front hoof to go. Yeah, y'all hit the like button. Appreciate you guys being in there. Hi, Benjamin. I appreciate that, man. We'll keep on going. Hi, Andrea. I just got to put some fuel in this saw real quick. Actually, I'll probably go to this saw for a minute. Let's see if it's got any fuel in it or not. But just a little cow, little baby cow in a barrel is what it's going to be taking a bath. And I actually have a bear out here, and the bear is done. It's the same kind of deal. It's a bear cub, and he's taking a bath in a barrel, just like what we're going to make out of this one. So I want to get this done and get that one done, and then foam them, because I made 2 of them yesterday and we sold them both. So I figure I need to get with it and do the same thing here. I don't know if this will be enough, but it'll give that other salt break. But this one uses the fuel. It's got a lot more power, but it really uses the fuel. It definitely has more power. A good bit than that MS170. And that's this is a clone saw or a knockoff saw. It's a NEOTEC, and it's a MS180 clone. And it's got really noticeable more power than that 170 does. But it drinks the fuel. You get about half the. It's got the same size fuel consumption, and you get about half the run time out of it that you get out of 170. So that's kind of a trade-off one way or the other. But hey, we're close to 100 likes. If you haven't already, hit that like. I'll show you, Tony. It's worth foam. You get from Walmart. It's like $5 a can. You put that on there. You don't have to paint it or nothing. It's the right color. Tell you what, before I go any further, I want to take that bark off. It just makes it easier for me to work with if I don't have to fight around that bark. And the bark is harder on the chain too. So I just had that screw. What the heck did I do? Oh, man, I'll tell you. Scratch has been a hard thing to keep track of this weekend. I didn't even bring one Friday. There it is. It took me a second, but I want to go ahead and peel this bark off. It's just going to make it easier if I did. No reason to kill myself over. Should have done this before it started, shouldn't I? Yeah, that's because you're a rookie. You don't know what you're doing there, pal. You do what you're doing, you just stay at home in bed and quit irritating those people with all that loud racket. Get your bruni? Oh, well, we'll get going there. Hit the like if you would. There's 289 watching and 91 likes. Seems like a disparity to me. Okay. Pretty good. I'm getting to where I gotta finish the head, put the Highland cow hair in it, drill the holes. But other than that, I mean, the barrel's done. It needs burnt and sanded, but it's coming along pretty good. Hope you guys are having a good time. Appreciate y'all hitting that like button. Hey, how's it going, Balker? What we got here? I'm just looking at the different mini boat lake. Okay. Hey, William, how's it going? Glad to see you. All right, glad you guys are in there. All right, I'm gonna keep right on going. At this point, I'm gonna go to this jaw cutter because I'm doing this hair, a bunch of detail work. Get this baby charged up. ready for the horn hole. He's just got these stubby little horns. And the reason for that is that's all I got left. So I decided to make him like he's like an infant Highland cow. Although in reality, it's really really happen. I don't know this. That. We'll get it out. There it is. Okay, so here's what we got. We got this little piece, little stubbies. We're gonna take a stubby, cut it in half, and he's gonna have little horns. Hey, Grumpy, what's going on? Glad to see you. Hey, Shoops, what's going on, William? Heck yeah, tell Heidi we said hello. Hey, Belinda. Yeah, we're gonna have to have a talk. Yeah, I hear you, Belinda. All right, so this is gonna be stubbies. It's just gonna be a little out, about like that, really. I mean, just a little bit more than that. I'm gonna cut that in half. I'm only gonna drill this an inch deep, and that's what it's gonna have. It's gonna be a little baby Highland cow in a bathtub, chilling out. And then when I get it done, I'm gonna foam this one and the other one that I got outside. Get them both done. But one thing at a time. I don't know if this battery's gonna last through this. I'll probably have to get another battery. Oh, that might be good. That one went all right. Maybe a little deeper. Yeah, that's pretty much done. Okay. Hey, boss lady. I think I left the spare battery in the truck. I need that battery out of that fan.
Where's the battery at? Where's the truck at?
The truck's right there.
What's the battery look like?
Oh, you just want to grab that one? It's, well, let me see if I can drill this hole first. If I can drill it, then I wouldn't need it. But it's on the seam.
I can just grab it if you want me to.
Well, I might have to. Let's find out. It's just right over there, about 4 vehicles down. It's unlocked. It's on the passenger seat. Okay, I might not need it. We'll find out. See if I can get an eyeball. If I start that one in there a little bit, then I got an idea. Yeah, that's a little better idea of what we got. Yeah, I'm not getting no more out of it, am I? I just have to wait for it to come back to the right battery. That is what it is. Y'all hit the like button. Appreciate y'all. Oh, you haven't got it yet? Just give me the one on the fan. I only need it for a minute. Literally, I only need it for a minute. Whatever's fastest is what I'd like to do. Okay, well, it wasn't what she wanted to do, so whatever. We'll see how it goes. But heck yeah. Hey, VEVOR, how's it going? Glad to see you. Yeah, people are happy. That's for sure, man. Let's see. All right, just checking that out. But yeah, Belinda, I hear you. So I'm going to cut that in half. It's just going to be whatever it is between the two of them. That's going to be what it is. I mean, he's a real little cow anyway. I mean, he's so small in this thing that he's got his feet even hanging out. So, you know, he's a little one. He's floating around there, having a good time. I got this other bit. I need to throw this out. So I got to wait for that battery, and then we'll go ahead and burn it. And then we'll put the horns, I'll cut the horns in half, and we'll go ahead and put that in. But I got to burn it first. But I want the holes in there before I burn it. All right, got it. Is there anything else? Okay. That's about right. I don't want to get too carried away. I'm just going to glue it in there, and if somebody's dumb enough to carry it around by that, they're probably going to snap it off. Anyway, let's pull that out. We can go ahead and do burning and sanding. I just like to get them horns in there because then you know what you're looking at. Get off my, standing on my cord, and you'll probably be all right. All right. But it's cute. And my intention is to get it done in front. How we doing today? Good. One of these yesterday, and by the end of the day we sold it, so I figured I might as well make another one. Yeah. But this one's a little different. It's more baby cow. I didn't have much dowel left for the horns, so I had to make him really small, make him baby, you know.
Gotta have an eye for that.
Yeah. I think I'm just consistent. All right, let's stand in and put the horns in. Yeah, I think I'm about 20 minutes away from the phone, but I have to blow him off. I got a lot of dust on. Okay, where's my cord? There it is. I like it when I answer my own questions. That's the fun thing about chainsaw carving and YouTubing, because you do a lot of talking to yourself. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I mean, you know, just to you, the viewer, I mean, if a guy is pretty fairly comfortable talking to himself, probably should make you nervous. I don't know. You be the judge. I'm not trying to tell you how to live. Man, I'm getting full here. What's going on? Let's see if we can get through it. Hey, buddy, how's it going? Hey, if you get on here, you go over to that corner, they can see you on YouTube. You can wave at them. No, right, you're right there. Yeah, right here's my phone. Yeah, right here. There you are. What is it? Yeah, that's on YouTube. You're on YouTube right now. I got it playing right here. You wave at them?
You're a sensation.
Heck yeah. Don't you wish you'd brushed your hair this morning? Oh, I hear you, buddy. What do you think of that? It's a cow, a little Highland cow, in a bathtub, in a barrel, like that bear out there. Yeah. think the next thing is burning up to blow all the dust off. And I can't believe I didn't put that striker back. I didn't. It looks cute. I mean, it looks really cute. Y'all hit the like button. Hey, John, what's going on? Glad to see you. Heck yeah. Hey, William, shoot. Heck yeah. Show 'em. Hit the like. Hit that like button. Heck yeah. I think I'm gonna make some little gnomes and stuff after I get done with this. But we'll see. Brown. So I'm gonna paint the hooves. I don't have any black, or use black. We run out, so I have brown. So I'm gonna paint the hooves and the band brown, and then I'm gonna put the antlers in, or the horns in. Antlers, come on. That'll really make them stand out in the with the foam. Pretty windy, I'll tell you. The last 2 days it was like really, really hot. They haven't been bad at all. But don't get me wrong, I'm sweating. Especially under the circumstances of where I'm building and stuff. It's not like I'm at home. You know, here you're just going to build it. We might sell this in 2 hours. I don't know. It's hard to say. But the next thing I got to do is cut this dowel in half. Cut that in half, and then we'll put it in there. I'll bring the jaw vise. So I was using this jaw vise to keep keep that curtain from bumping into it. I was working on that. So here, put this dowel in there, cut it in half. I need to be able to see it. I don't want to take time to measure. As long as I can see it, I'll be all right. It's so hard to get a grip on something like that when you got it hanging out there. It's that short of a piece. But we did all right. Back on and get the John cutter in it. I don't even know if I'm going to sand the ends of them. I might. I don't know. Still got the sticker on it. If I can get it on there. Hey, it's barcoded. That's silly. Alright, yeah. I can't really get all that film off, so as long as I put it down and I'm like, get some glue out. And then I'm gonna have the boss lady be out there with the camera holding the phone while I do the foam. It's pretty neat. At least I think it is. You got enough glue in there, Junior? bit of that crap goes a long way. Just a little baby cow. Not though. Super cute. I don't care what you say, that's cute. I gotta take it around the horns off a little bit. Let me see how that. It's pretty good. The paint's not bad. I got through the whole, pretty much got through the whole weekend without having to change grinders. I got a brand new one in the box there that I hadn't got out. The cord on that one needs repaired. So they color code them at the store. Like I got this from Menards, and that'd be the green, whatever the green is. In that case, it's 1 1/8 inch. How you doing today? What is it?
You're a cage. You're in a cage.
Yeah, you like it? That's where the wife wants to keep. You know? She's been plotting this for a while. It finally worked out. Yeah. I don't know why she wants me in here. I think I'm more useful out in the world.
What kind of things can you do for John Deere?
I did last year. I did. I did the deer. I carved it in a little flat piece, you know. But it'd take a while. I mean, it's not like something I could do today. You know, it had to be something that came and got, something like that. What I did last year, I think that was, it was Austin. The guy worked for Seals after that last year. And I had to draw, it took a little while to draw that out, and then you got to cut it out with BURRS, so it takes time.
They're interesting having us for the John Deere show next year.
Yeah, next year I'll have John Deere stuff. You know what, wasn't last year the John Deere show?
Yeah.
Okay, I sold
2024.
I sold like 10 pieces I ate. And one John Deere piece that the guy asked me to make. I haven't sold, yeah, I sold last year. And then I got 3 pieces out there, I haven't sold none of them. So, ain't that weird?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I ate here. Yeah. But yeah, I'm getting ready to sand these horns. I got a live stream going here. You can see yourself on there. If you walk over here, it's on YouTube. Yeah. I'm getting ready to sand these horns, just kind of do that, and then I got to foam that little bear and foam this cow, put the foam on, makes it look like they're in real soapy bathtub water, you know? Yeah, that's what I'm getting ready to do. I just got to clean the edges of this and blow him off real quick. Heck yeah. Hey, hit the like. Hey, John, what's going on? Heck yeah. Hi, Carrie. Glad to see you in there. Good morning from Canada, John. Glad to see you. Hey, Cheech, getting the coffee? I got coffee. Hey, boss lady. Never mind. Let me get this one done. I'll be good. But yeah, next year I'll have all kinds of John Deere stuff. Well, I'll have a couple pieces. I'm not going to say all kinds. I'll have a couple pieces. Man, that breeze is nice. There's a downside to it though. We're gonna get rain later, and we're gonna get rain. There ain't no, we might. We're gonna get it. Anyhow, I mean, at some point. Maybe we won't, but it'd be a fluke if we didn't. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring them bears in here, or bring that bear in here, and I'll foam both of these on YouTube. I might as well. Get rid of this grinder. He's done now. I mean, he looks good. He's happy. No reason to go any further with it. Put the bear. That's good. Good man. Then I have to let it sit. Dust all over the bear. I gotta get the leaf blower out and blow them both off before I go any further. I can't see. There they are. Can you see them both now? Yeah, oh yeah, you can see them both now. Aren't them things just adorable without the foam? Okay. Get the leaf blower and connect the leaf blowers inside of the fence. And you can get today. Alright, that's fun. And those guys are so cute. Hope you guys are having a good time. I am. Hopefully we can get to 200 likes. We got 178. Yeah, they just need some rubber duckies. I like that, Tony. That's not a bad idea. I think I'll incorporate that in the future, Tony. A couple rubber duckies. I love that idea. Okay. I don't want too much in here. Like those pieces that fall off? Not really. You got it all over if you do. You just got to kind of
tip it backwards.
Poke the sticks. Yeah, I can tip it backwards.
Just lay it on its back.
Whoa.
Lay it on its back.
pretty good. Get a couple pieces back here. Like that. Get it. Hold up the stick. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Pretty good. More plates. It looks pretty good. I like to put it on here, and I put one on the horn there. And thought about putting one on the nose. It'll stay. Yeah, there we go. All right, that's it. I think they look awesome. What do you guys think? What do you think? Can we get a couple more likes out of this? You know, it'd be nice to get the 200. You know, anyway, I gotta let them sit for about 5 minutes. What do you think, Grumpy? Let's see what you got. That stuff holds up with varnish. Well, you gotta spray them. Yeah, and it would. I mean, you put it on there like I did the others, but yeah, it will turn yellow. It's gonna turn yellow. It's not like an awful yellow. It still looks soapy. It's pretty cool. All right, let me go dispel this can off in the trash. I'm not going to use it anymore. I will be right back. We got to let that dry for a little while, and then we'll set it out there in the, set it out, we'll set them out. Apparently they took the trash in. I guess I can't dispel it. Yeah, so what we got? Anything out here?
Just people wanting us to come to the road.
Oh, people wanting to come to the show. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I get that. There's not a whole lot of people there's people that are doing this, but you know, the shows from one show to the next, you don't know if it's gonna be working. So I get that. And I understand why, like chainsaw carvers, especially hobby chainsaw carvers, they get out of it because from one to the next, you don't know if it's gonna be what you're doing. But yeah, them dudes look so cute. I think it worked out pretty good. Heck yeah. Hey, EW, what's going on? Baby Kisses in there? I hadn't seen her. Hey, Baby Kisses, what's going on? Good morning, good morning. You like that? They're cute, ain't they? Oh yeah. Yeah, so the bear, I didn't have no black, but I used brown, and he looks just as good with the brown. Oh yeah, I don't know. I prefer the black, but tell me them things ain't cute. So, you know, the thing is, we sold two of these, and the one we made of this yesterday, we sold them, so I had to make more. That's the way it goes. And then I think I got some pieces I can check up in here and make on the jaw vise and make little gnomes out of them. I think that's what I'm gonna do next. I just gotta let that foam sit for a few more minutes. You get any water? Huh? I don't know. I might do a couple of corns. I don't know. What time is it? I'm planning on going till noon, so I got an hour. Yeah. You like the Highland cow better? Yeah, I agree, EW. It's a hard choice. I'm more of the bear myself, but yeah, they're both cute, man. They really are. And I'm gonna set them out there and see if I can sell them. We just told the on the Highland cow yesterday, hey, you guys have to clear coat it. Now the girl, I had some spray foam on the BAUER, and the girl took the BAUER, we were able to spray foam it, or spray clear, not spray foam, but spray clear. So we were able to fix that one up and make it nice. But whoever we sell these to will tell them you'll have to clear coat them. And yeah, Tony, he does turn yellow, but it's not that bad. I gotta drink some water. What you got, boss? Heck yeah, thank you. Candy corns? Yeah, I might. I could make candy corn out of that, actually. I'd say you probably have to. You know, I'm busy. I gotta make stuff. All right? Yeah, I'd say you can dry enough I can move them out. Like I said, working on something else. But anyway, here, I'll hold this up there real close before I do. That's this guy. He's super cute. I like it. Heck yeah. Yeah, these guys are cute. If they make a home, I'll end up having a clear coat. I wouldn't be able to put the PPG on there, but I'm going straight. Yeah. All right, let's see what else we can make. Let me get this big piece of. Man, this is wet. Let me get this big piece of walnut out of the way. That's a heck of a chunk of wood too. They had a leftover. And it's good looking stuff. I mean, I have walnut in the woods. There was a tree got blowed over in the storm a couple months back right by the house. But I mean, it hadn't been, this has got the bark off of it. So that's half the work done already, isn't it? All right. Let's make something. We started out good, but it don't sound like she sold me anything else. I don't know. I don't know about you guys. I see another little gnome guy in there. That's what I see. I think I'm gonna try to screw him down with the battery drill. Down with the screw, little screw. Get him out there on the edge, it'd be easier to make the mustache. If I did. I dropped this in the sawdust yesterday, and a little tiny bit, and somehow I was able to find it.
You bought it? You made it? I'll buy it.
What's that hat for? You Amish now?
No.
Huh?
No.
You look Amish. You look like a married Amish guy. Huh? You really do.
Do I really?
Yeah, come on over here and show them. No, you got to come over here to the corner. Hey, y'all tell me. Doesn't he? You see his little beard and all that? Now, if he wasn't wearing a colored t-shirt, wouldn't you have thought he was Amish? I mean, I'm just saying, nothing wrong with that. Hey, Heidi, how you doing? Glad to see you. Man, I got 30 minutes.
How many carvings you guys sold today?
Huh?
How many carvings you guys sold
Well, I
today?
only know the two. They sold two before I got in here, and that's all I know about. Yeah. You don't act like it's been very good since then. I don't know. I didn't ask. There's that. All right, let's screw it down. See if we can't make a little gnome guy in there. gonna use the John cutter. I think that's kind of cute. Here, I'll pull it in there. Let you guys see it a little better. It's kind of hard to see, I think, from down there, but here's what we got. You know, and I don't think that pine bark could stay on there. It usually won't. But that's pretty cute, you know. We'll go ahead and take it and burn off the fuzzies and all that, you know, give him a little mouth open and stuff. But he's just a little pine gnome, you know. I mean, it's kind of cool. Heck yeah. Hi, Bobby South. How's it going? Hey, June, what do you know? Heck yeah. All right, let me striker. Barney make his mustache dark and stuff like that. It was kind of fun time. Not bad. Sand the nose down a little bit. I think it looked better with it. I use a finger sander for that. I made one of these on Friday and sold it yesterday, but it was 3 times as big. They had this piece of walnut. We didn't know what we were going to do with it. Hey, the clippers suck, you fat. No, just kidding.
Hey!
Are you still live?
Who?
You.
Yeah, don't I look like it? I don't look upright?
Are you live?
Oh, am I live? Yeah, I'm live. Yeah. Wow, you got to go on this side here and people can see you. Then they know who I'm making fun of. Yeah.
Is Michael West on?
I don't know, but Belinda was. I don't think I've seen Michael. Melinda said we got to have a talk about this Highland cow and the thing.
Oh yeah?
Yes, you want one.
The bathtub one?
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
so cute.
That is, ain't they?
I love them.
So now I've made 3 of those little ones, Haley. I've sold 2 of them. And I made that one yesterday of the cow and sold it. And I'm like, heck.
Look at them.
Huh?
There's people that have been looking at them.
Oh yeah, they're super cute. I don't know how they cook. Yeah, that made him look alright. Give me under all that, dude. Hold on to it. That's what we got. And I like to make that big lip on the bottom, like stick out, poke out, whatever. I used to work with this little guy, and he was a little guy. I mean, he was like one of the shortest people I ever knew. And he's a good little hard worker, but he was always plotting evil and stuff. And I always knew when his lip was like that, sticking out like this guy's lip sticking out. Yeah, he was really thinking out, plotting how he could screw us. That's how I look at it. He wasn't a model employee. All right. How much did this sell? I see you got a walking away.
Bought a bear and a pumpkin.
Bear and pumpkin.
$80.
Huh?
$80.
Sweet. All right. That's pretty good. I sold 2 feet before I even got in here. But then she said she hasn't sold anything in a while.
Can I have it?
I'll take that. All right. Okay, so what can we make now? I could make another one of those, but I'd kind of rather make something different. How much time I got? That's 20? Okay. Boss lady wants me to make a candy corn real bad. And I got these pieces that I went ahead and threw out like some candy corn shape. And, you know, I don't know, maybe I'll get candy corn wrong. I don't know, I ain't a professional. But that said, I think we're gonna make a candy corn just to make her happy. Believe me, I'd rather do something else. But, you know, you gotta make your wife happy every now and then. You know, gotta get something right, you know what I mean? Now, so she hates the candy corn with faces. She thinks it's the dumbest thing ever to put a face on candy corn. Oh man, that's pizza. Anyway, she thinks it's the dumbest thing ever that you put a face on candy corn. So I think what we'll do is we'll make a candy corn with a face on it. Hey, what's going on, Redskin Garage? Glad to see you, man. All right. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. I'm gonna run a bit through you now. Change stuff out. Change out the tackle. I'm gonna find some water. There we go. I'm just gonna try to cut one out. I might take y'all on a tour after it's done with this. This is a pretty easy carving. And if you stay around it that long, you kind of deserve more than what you're about to get. Does that sound fair? Man, that's what I need right there. A little forklift. Sounds good. 417. I gotta figure out one of these to put fuel in. I knew this one's out. I'm gonna be using this. You know what to do with that. Yeah, a little look. That little boy just went by on the golf cart. That's the same one that he's been driving tractors all over here. I think if he could handle a tractor, he could definitely. That's kind of like Zach. He grew up, and first he had electric cars, then he had four-wheelers, and then we had a golf cart, so he grew up with all that stuff. And it wasn't nothing to him to drive stuff. And then he got his first tractor. He got an antique Sears from my father-in-law when he was 12. Did a lot of work on that thing. No. He might have been 14. I don't know. Anyway, he just grew up driving little stuff, you know. Come on, baby. A lot of bad crowd today for this over. Not that bad from what I've seen being here. It's just been so hot the last 2 days. I mean, you can't blame people who didn't want to be out of this. But today is not that bad. We got a hard breeze. And if you're out of the direct sunlight, it's not bad at all. So I got to cut a check out of this thing. That's how I got to start. I think I'm going to take this one. Oh, wrong spot. There you have it, a piece of kidney corn. No, it's not that simple. Unfortunately, I don't like kidney corn. Now look, if you had kids in the late 90s or the early 20s, or well, mid 20s, 2010, something like that. If you had kids, you had little kids, you know what I'm talking about. Moose ate moose. I don't like candy corn. I like candy corn. Hey, candy corn. I don't like candy corn. I don't like candy corn. How we doing? I don't like candy corn. I don't like candy corn. Look, I felt like I'm robbing somebody if I sold that to him for $20. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, "Oh, you gotta make candy corn. You gotta make candy corn." Fun time. How we doing? Huh? What is it? Oh yeah, I make all of it. Yeah. Thank you. I don't like candy corn. I don't like candy corn. I gave them to my sister because I don't like candy corn. I like candy corn. Where's my striker? Oh, here it is. I mean, I'd be satisfied to just let it burn.
What do you want for the bear with the welcome sign?
Same as we sold the one yesterday. You don't remember that? Come on, Ryan. Hey, and he needs clear coated. They need to spray him with some clear coat. I don't like candy corn. I don't like candy corn. Candy corn. I hate candy corn. I hate candy corn. Da, 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 da. Did they buy that bear? Huh? I don't care. I don't have any, so I don't care if they bought it or not. The only one I have. I don't like candy corn. I don't like candy corn. Light's always the hardest. When it comes to wood, light's always the hardest. Hey, boss, come here. Oh, you're busy. Yeah, I appreciate you guys buying stuff. She's gonna let me eat tonight after that. How's it going? I don't like candy corn. I don't like candy corn. Do you guys like candy corn? I mean, what's the consensus on this? Hey, Susie Q, what's going on? Glad to see you. Who else we got in there? Shoots. We got The Electric Whittler, Baby Kisses, Redskin Garage. All right, that's you guys. I don't like candy corn. That's a weed brush. I don't like candy corn. I like candy corn. 43132. I don't like candy corn. I like candy corn. Like candy corn. I don't. What do you guys think of that? I kind of like him. Hey, I'm changing my mind. Hey, what am I doing? I didn't take the time. What you guys think? I don't like candy corn. I don't like candy corn. Hey, this is gonna have to be a picture later. Remember, when your wife wants you to make something you don't want to make, embrace it, have a good time, and make it your way. All right. I don't like candy corn. I don't like candy corn. Hey, there's that. Ain't that cute? Huh? Ain't that cute? Hey, I'm gonna put him on the table, and I'm gonna sell him. There you go. Right to the red, black face still with it.
You know faces.
I know you said no faces. You ain't gotta make it soon. I made it how I want to make it.
Give me that
Hey,
chainsaw.
you want anything to clean this off? Oh, bottle of water. That'll work. I can put a little bit on it. Actually, here. Just do that. Kind of thin it out a little bit. Well, I guarantee you somebody's going to buy that at the end of the day. It's super duper cute. She's the only one that doesn't think it's cute. What happened? Remember, that black paint's still wet. All right, I think I'm gonna take you guys on a walk. What the heck? Might as well. Heck yeah, what do you think of that? I knew she wasn't gonna like it. You got it, baby kisses. Uh-oh, run. Yeah, okay, I gotta clean this. Hey, how's it going, guys? Okay, here, you wanna just squirt some, yeah, there's a hole. Here, just drop a little bit on there. That's good. Okay. Actually, I'll probably put these people back in the thing. Here, let me put you guys back in the thing for a minute. I get this brush cleaned out and we'll walk around a little bit.
I miss you.
You missed us. We missed you too.
Oh man, I can't believe it. How you doing this morning?
Good.
You like that?
Yeah.
What do you think of that candy corn?
Good.
She thought it was horrible. Can you believe that?
Come on.
You like it?
Oh.
You like it?
All right, let's do a tour.
Yeah.
Might as well show you guys around a little bit. Even though I'm dirty as could be. Can't hurt. So this is our highly advanced technological tent anchor. You see it's tied there, and it's got a loop that goes under there. And these are one of these really highly advanced technological tent anchors. And I can say these, actually go see Woodworker's Dilemma. He's got a Lowe's link. You can buy it through there, but they're highly technical. This is just the new age in keeping stuff weighed down. Right there. It's called a wheelbarrow. All right, anyhow, we'll walk on around here. I brought the trailer in today. And here's what we got left, which is a good bit. Don't get me wrong. I'm not panicking at all. And she sold stuff. I've sold stuff. It's been pretty good. I know here as of lately she's been selling. I know of 4 pieces that's left here in the last 15 minutes. So that's good. They're all little pieces. But here's what we got. Hey, check these guys out. They're in air conditioning. That's that North Star Polaris version. Yeah, it's like as much as a truck. It's like $40,000. I don't know why anybody would want that. But people do, you know, whatever. Hi, hello. Okay. All right. That's what we got in here. Hi, boss lady. All right. This is our $20 table, which usually you burn through stuff on the $20 table. And we sold stuff off of it, but it hadn't been anything like last year here on this stuff. But anyway, there was a candy corn we just made. And just some other stuff you guys are watching me make in live streams. I think it's pretty cool. And then, of course, here's the stuff we just finished this morning. Sitting out here. Looking pretty handy. Let's go over and see the hawk fire people. Hey, boss lady. Hey, that's the lady right there if you want something or interested. Yeah, okay, all right. How you guys doing? Oh, we're just, we're going to go ahead and share with our YouTube community just a little bit of what's going on in here, you know? Yeah, look at that bar. Look at the size of that thing. Man, that'd make Bigfoot blush. All right, here's one like the one we just got, except for we got ours with a carving bar. We got neat little stuff here. This is the MS171 clone that I carve with. That's the same saw, NEOTEC NS832. And that thing's got power. I mean, it's got a lot more power than that 170 I got, that's for sure. There's some other stuff you got across here. How you guys doing today? Got some neat stuff out here. This is KNK, this is out of Canada. And these things just do some serious work. He wears them in a backpack. He was showing me, and he's got videos on his Facebook about, or showing him doing weed clearing with these. They're backpack weed eaters, and he said they're about 425 bucks, I think he said. But I mean, that's some serious iron right there. It comes with the pole saw too, and the hedge trimmer. I mean, it comes with all that stuff for that. So that's pretty good. And you got a lot of stuff out here. And this is the guy that I use, works on my saws. That guy right there. Anyhow, we'll kind of walk along through here, check some stuff out. I might as well take you guys on a tour if you're interested in seeing it, you know. Now, I can't read the comments, so my glasses are starting to darken up. So unfortunately, that's just life. You got these little farm pedal trackers, you know. Make sure I'm not zoomed in. There we go. Heck yeah, kind of neat stuff. Yeah, take one on a test drive in the tent. Yeah, heck yeah. Yeah, the Ranger. How about that? I wanna do the that Polaris Ranger North Star edition. These guys got some awesome antique stuff. Pretty neat stuff. But last year, I never got time to look at any of this. Hand crank, look at that. Honestly, I don't know what that's doing other than it smokes. Maybe it keeps the bees away. I don't know. Mosquitoes? Hard to say. I couldn't tell you. Oh, one of the chainsaws. Heck yeah. Well, no, I got two of them. I got two saws that come from him now. Let's check this thing out. Looks like our signal should be good too. That's some serious stuff. I better get out his way. It looks like he's about to back out through here. How you fellas doing? Check this whole thing out. McCormick Deering. But they got a ton of these things on here. And earlier, or yesterday, they probably had as many as they could get running, I'd say. We'll go over here and look at these big ones. That's the Baby Kisses said the other day. Sounds like a bunch of roofing going on. And this is what it was. This is what we were hearing. They one piston in there, you know, just going at it, getting it done. Heck yeah. Now I like this. I like this old truck. That's a good looking truck. All last year I never did this. Never took time to walk around and look at stuff. It's a good looking old truck, yeah. International truck. And then I like this one down here. I really like this one right here. This one's a lot similar to the one that Hilljack Zach has, except for this one looks like, I mean, it's a lot heavier than his. And look at that, they put a turbo in it. These guys are serious. That's not serious. That's not the original. That could be original engine, I don't know, but that's pretty neat. Pretty neat stuff. I like that. All night allo, 24 hours. Probably came from out west. How we doing? Get down here and look at some of the tractors. We'll walk through that stuff. Neat old Farmall. Here's another one. Another international truck. It's got, this one's got a diesel. And this is pretty recent work here. Check that out. Man, you think it's a smoker? I mean, I'd want it to be like a train going down the road. See what he's got here. 1200 pickup, 1968. That's a year newer than the one that Zach has. And a lot of this stuff, Farmall, IH. I mean, there's a lot of different stuff down through here. Super M. There's one all original, never been painted. At least hadn't been, that's never been painted. Yeah, that's pretty neat. I mean, they're everywhere. If you want to see a bunch of old tractors, it's a good place to see. I'm in Lancaster, Ohio at the fairgrounds. It's, they do this the third weekend of August every year. So next year will be a John Deere specific show, but it doesn't matter. They still bring all this other stuff, all this IH stuff. They bring all this stuff here. It's still, the whole place is filled up with tractors. That looks more like a Murray to me. I don't know. Yeah. There's some bigger ones. One of them they're running. Big stuff. That one's a dual wheel. Pretty neat. That's a Chevy. You know that guy likes to walk. That's interesting. I was probably using logging or something. It had weights on the front of it. 1968. Huh. Low boy. With those wheels and that cage on it, might have been used for logging. It's hard to say. Walk over and look at this goofy thing. This thing's neat. I mean, it's like folds in half like one of them super trains or an elevator or something, you know, articulating steering. But man, that looks like it'd take a lot to steer that thing. Wow, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool piece. So overall, pretty nice. Full plow. A lot of this stuff, the tires are shot. Yeah, it's got brand new lights on. How about that? Look original though. See, they're all down through here. How about that, an IH windmill? I guess if you're an IH fan, this would be it. Pretty neat stuff. Cub Cadet. Man, all these are like really choice looking. Probably all redone. I mean, they have to be. It's too daggone nice to not be. How about that? That's got to be old. Big tractor. Now this one actually belongs to one of my neighbors. He runs up and down the road I live on, in between fields he owns or leases. I'm not going over to the deer and the case stuff. That's a lot of walking. And I'm covered with sawdust. And these people are probably starting to get nervous, wondering what I'm going to steal. Hey, International Cub Cadet. How about that? Cam food tracks on it. It's pretty neat. Little boogie system. Heck yeah. That's pretty cool. But this is just the international stuff. And I just learned something. I didn't know that Cub Cadet was part of the international stuff at one time. Who knows now? It's probably owned by somebody in China, but I did not know that. International Cub Cadet. How about that? And there's a whole bunch of deer stuff over there, in case and everything else. But I just, I ain't got to see it all. This is the first time I ever got to walk around in that thing. I didn't get to walk around last year at all. So it's kind of nice. Nice change. I'm glad to share this with the community. That's pretty cool. Hey, Starkey. How's it going on, man? Farm all for the win. I heard that, man. Check this dude out. I like this. I had articulates, but man, I got to imagine that would take forever and a day to turn. But that thing is cool looking. I mean, it's plush. I mean, who knows? That's probably 80s or 70s or something. 80s probably. I don't know. It looks 80s. I don't know. Looks like something off of Austin Powers. One of the cars. It's kind of just has that. Shall we shag now or shall we shag later? Look, I don't know. Pretty choice piece. Hey, go get your tractor. That's a neat little showpiece. And this is who we're here for, the Fairfield County Antique Tractor Club. That's pretty neat. That this member made that. He set it up. Heck, he's even got back in there hidden under the seat. He's got an oil can he put an IH on. Or it might have been like that. Who knows? But it must need oil all the time. I'm assuming. A lot bigger piece. All right. Let's go up here and we'll go ask the ice cream lady about giving her grandpa the bear yesterday. See how that goes. Heck yeah. Hey, curmudgeon. What's going on? Good to see you, buddy. Hey, we made another one of those bears. Before I get off here, I'll show you. Hey, I'm live streaming. Do you care? What? We come to see the video. Yeah, the video.
Let me not look like I'm
Huh?
a huge whale over here.
What is it?
I said, let me not look like I'm a huge whale over here. Here, let me turn up the look.
Well, as long as you're not like blowing stuff water way high in the sky. Let's see what we got here.
Happy belated birthday.
How about that?
He was finishing this up for me last night.
You got very funny.
He's the smaller guy.
I know.
We can go to the living room for you.
Okay.
How about that?
Bullshit. He literally loves it so much.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
All right, I'm
Bye.
gonna come get some ice cream as soon as I shut this off.
I'm here until whenever they tell us to leave.
Yeah, or rain.
Right?
All right, thanks, Lindsay.
Yeah, no problem.
Walk on back over here. And she bought like 4 pieces off of us yesterday. She bought a walking bear. I don't know. She bought the one in the bathtub. So definitely can't complain about her, can we? Here, baby kisses. I know you like this one. How about that? Happy, happy, happy. A big eagle. This guy here, actually, she was interested in buying that one, and I talked her into buying that little one because she could actually handle it. Whereas the other one was just too big. That one's too big. Had to have help. Who's that guy? Got some stuff in the background over here up against the trailer. I brought the trailer in today and dropped it off. And here's the bear we made yesterday. He looks mad the way I did the eyes. How you doing?
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too.
Are you still live?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. You guys say hi. All right. Yeah. Heck yeah. Yeah, just showing everybody around what we had here. Okay, let me go over to these guys real quick one more time. Oh yeah, ain't those nice? Love them. All right, let's see what we got here. Making it work. Heck yeah. All right, guys, I'm gonna get cleaned off, and for sure we'll see you tomorrow evening, maybe tonight. I kind of doubt it, but we'll see. Matthew says hi. But anyway, that's the plan. Hey, yeah, this is the second one. We made this one. Come on. There we go, Matthew. This one I made it with the hoof sticking out of the bottom because I made it kind of really small because I just had a real short piece to work with the 1/8" dowel, and so I made him like profile. His profile is a lot smaller, and the idea was to make him a baby cow. And I'm like, man, if he's a baby like that, you ought to be able to get his hoof sticking out the front of it. But this looks super cute. They're really cool. I like them. Almost looks like they're in ice cream, doesn't it? Okay, so I may catch y'all tonight. I don't know, but for sure tomorrow we'll be back in. And other than that, I'll leave you guys alone. I can't even see the end button. How about that? Well, here's what I know. Let me see where I can get in the shade. Yes, I'm sure. I want to stop streaming. Come back when you can